Hey fam, so today I'm back in the gym because one of my team members had a question about muscles, sore muscles. I think she's got knots, so I wanted to demonstrate a few things. So I wanted to come to the gym. Plus, I'm not going to go live because it's easier to demonstrate it if I can chop up the video. Yeah, so here we go. So sore muscles. So what I find really helps to prevent sore muscles. So first we're going to talk about sore muscles, and then we're going to talk about knots because they're different. And I think this particular person probably has knots. So sore muscles, I find the best way to prevent sore muscles is using EAA or BCAA while you're training. It's really going to prevent a lot of soreness. Post-workout meals need protein and carbohydrate. So you want, for a female, 24 to 30 grams of protein. Same for your carb, like a full serving of both. And when I talk about carb, I'm talking about a non-refined carbohydrate, like sweet potato, brown rice, blueberries are awesome in your post-workout shake or meal. Oatmeal is an amazing prebiotic and resistant starch, all good things in oatmeal. Fats are optional for your post-workout meal. And myself, I use highly branched, so like dextrin as my carbohydrate right now. I do change things up. So when I say I do something, I don't do that one thing all the time. I constantly change up my protocol because your body adapts, and it's good to change things up. Hot and cold therapy, we were talking about that on the Facebook group. Really good for reducing inflammation. You guys know athletes take a cold ice bath to reduce inflammation. Stretching, like yoga, can help with muscle soreness. Massage, of course. Book a massage for yourself once a month, and they'll work out knots that you've got. Especially if you've got knots, they'll get in there and they'll break up the fascia and really fix your body. Stay hydrated. That will prevent muscle soreness. Now, once you have a knot, though, that's a different scenario. And for knots, I have used rolling and then stretching that muscle to help break up that scar tissue and get rid of that knot. And if you're interested, a couple years ago, I bought a trigger point therapy. Oh, yeah, there you go. So it was designed by a doctor, and he had an accident. I don't remember what the accident was, but he was a runner, and he was so crippled by his knots, he could barely move, and the doctors told him he would never run again or walk again. Anyway, he developed this system. You can order it on Amazon, and he corrected everything. And he works, there's a video that comes with the system, and he works everything: calves, IT band, your piriformis, your psoas muscle, the chest and shoulder. It's a really great system if you're interested. I thought I would show two things that are typically have knots. I'm going to start with your IT band. This is really important, and I find a lot with the runners and the bikers, your IT band becomes tight. Now, the IT band is the muscle from the knee up to the hip. It tightens, and it can even cause knee issues because it pulls the knee out of alignment. And when I used to train people in person, part of their warm-up or cool down was to roll and then stretch 100% of the time, and everybody gets pain with their IT band. Now, I'm going to show you how to roll it out just because it's so impactful. I want to demonstrate it. And this came with the trigger point therapy, and this is the one you use for your IT band. But if you have like a regular foam roller at home, those long ones, I don't have any anymore, but you can use it, and it's done the same way. All right, so we're going to roll the IT band out. As I said, you can use a regular roller. You're going to put it at the top third of your thigh, and you're going to roll back at least 7 times. Okay, and then you're going to go to the middle of your thigh, and again, you're going to roll back and forth about 7 times. Then you're going to roll down to just above the knee. Now, you don't want to put pressure right on the knee, but just above the knee, and you're going to roll that third. And you can repeat that 2 or 3 times. And as I said, after you roll out the muscle, That's the best time to stretch it. So roll up those knots. To stretch your IT band, my favorite stretch was to cross your legs, bend over, and touch the outside of your foot. And you should feel that stretch right up your leg. So this is good. The Heathers of the world, all the runners, bikers, try it and let me know. Is it like super painful? I used to have people almost crying, but it goes away. If you keep rolling your IT band, it gets to be good. Okay, another common issue is knots, sometimes in the chest, in the back of the shoulders. So you can use a lacrosse ball, but with the trigger point therapy, you get a little ball, and they use it for your piriformis, but you can also use it all over the place. You can put it on the wall, and then place your shoulder blade against that ball, and then roll around till you find that knot. Now, don't cause pain. You can put as much pressure as required so that you feel the release, but you don't want to cause a lot of pain. And if you want to get in deeper, you can stretch your shoulder blade out and really work into that muscle. Roll out your shoulder. One of my favorite stretches for shoulder, I forget what it's called, but you're on all fours, as you can see, and then you're just going to reach your hand, palm down, reach your hand through, and really get into the back of the shoulder and stretch it out. Right, so obviously we have lots more muscles in our body, and we can get knots everywhere, anywhere, the piriformis, the psoas, as I mentioned. So if you have knots and stiffness somewhere in your body, just Google foam rolling, whatever the muscle is, and then you can even say with a ball, with a roller, and you'll find a YouTube video that tells you how to do it. So I hope this helped somebody, and you guys have a good week.